Alright, so this is a quick little impromptu video. I just beat Shadow of the Erdtree. Elden Ring, bro. Man, this is like a little like my thoughts and review on how I felt about the DLC. I've been no-lifing it for like since it came out. If you're wondering why I haven't been uploading, that's why. This game is crazy. I didn't want to do a gameplay or a let's play or a walkthrough because it would take too long. I would be up, like I did record, but I didn't at the same time. My audio, my personal commentary isn't included. It's just my footage. But yeah, this game from the jump, with the very first enemy that you see out the gate, like they trying to come for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, pause on that, but they trying to do away with you. Okay. You start this DLC at a deficit. All right, you have to like go around and look for like skidoo tree fragments or whatever. At first, I didn't even know what they were for, so I wasn't using them. I was collecting them for a good minute and not even using them. And even when I got to the final boss, I had only like upgraded 13 times. I think you can like upgrade to like 50 or something close to that. Like I wasn't going around hunting for skidoo fragments. Bosses were crazy, enemies were crazy. I remember those freaking furnace golems, bro. Figuring out how to beat them, like patience, like having to just wait to stagger them was insane. And then if you miss a beat, like even for a second, like you get roasted like crazy. Story wise, it was alright. I mean, the NPC quest lines were pretty dope, pretty insane, intuitive. Trying to think what NPCs. That dude, what was his name? Sir Achenbach or Sir Ansbot, whatever.
Yes, I should have known. Even the truth was itself mere folly. As if using Lord Moog to gain entrance to the land of shadow were not enough, he plans to use his corpse as the vessel of his king consort. He has forsaken Lord Moog's soul. He desires only his empty shell. It beggars belief, but I'm afraid Tender Mikula fails to grasp the humiliation implied by this act. One thing is certain. My dear lord deserved better.
They basically Mikula stole freaking Moog's body and put Radahn's soul in there or something like. And Sir Anzenbach was like, nah, we're not having that. So I did finish his quest line. I also did what was his name? Toiler, the dude that was obsessed with Saint Trina. And it was pretty dope being able to see or meet Saint Trina because like in the base game before this DLC was even announced, like her weapons and affinities were already in the game. Like the character itself was already existing, so it was pretty cool to be able to actually see that character firsthand. The interaction with that character was wild. Like
Elden would be Nicholas' prison. A caged divinity is beyond saving. You must kill Mikhail. Grant him forgiveness.
Yeah, having to die like 6 times in order to get any dialogue from her is wild. But, yep. Oh, and then the dude that kept invading me, the Fire Knight, Quailing or whatever the dude, freaking. I ended up turning him to the light side, you know what I'm saying? Ended up freeing his soul. One of the more crazy NPC quest lines for me was Count Ymir, like him sending me all around the map to find these ruins, basically powering him up. You know what I mean? Basically, like the quest line ended in a insane boss fight with like the best music. You're probably hearing it right now. This music came from that boss fight with that boss. It took me a couple tries. It wasn't the hardest thing in the world. The hardest boss that I faced in this game, bro, from beginning to end. The hardest boss in this game from beginning to end for me had to have been Commander Gaius. Like that guy, the dude riding the Warthog was the worst thing for me, because his combos were like there's no avoiding them. Like, he was just shredding through all of my defenses, and I could not beat him for like a solid 2 days, like 9 hours in game. I could not beat this guy. I don't even remember how I beat him. I think I got him on some poison or something, like something wild. Yeah, dude, this dude was the hardest boss for me. I have not beaten every boss in the game, but I've beaten a majority of the main ones, like the freaking frenzy flame dude, the dragons, the freaking Bale, the dude. What was that dude's name? I forgot that dude's name. The dude, the Bale.
With every last drop of my being! want me no longer.
Yo, that guy, yeah, that guy, bro. He's that guy. He's that guy. Bale didn't take me that long. It took me, but I had summons. You know, I had my mimic tears. I was summoning people in. But Bale didn't take me that long. Bale took me like maybe 4 or 5 tries, compared to like the 30, 40 tries of Commander Gaius. Like, but yeah, all in all, this game was amazing. My only gripe would probably be the ending. Like, it felt like it was like a cliffhanger. Like, there's something else that should have been there. Like, I don't know, like just having that little cutscene, not even really, you know what I mean, after defeating the final boss, nothing like climactic, you know what I mean, no ending, you know what I mean. Like, we get a memory, and we get the freaking crown. We get the freaking crown, you know what I mean, and that's it. Nothing else. That's my only gripe with this entire DLC, is like there's no like definite ending, I guess. Like, you just beat the final boss and that's it. There's like no roll credits, you know what I mean? Especially with them saying that this was probably the only DLC that was going to come out. So there's probably not going to be another DLC. So there won't be like anything to continue the cliffhanger. There's like, this is it. This is all we get. But other than that, everything else was great. I have no problems, no quips, no qualms or whatever. I give Shadow of the Erdtree a solid 9.5 out of 10. All right. One more thing, I almost forgot to mention this one unique boss in a dungeon called the Lamenter. Like, this guy was crazy just because of his mechanic. All right, so when you get down to a certain amount of health, he'll start to create mirror images of himself. And if you don't kill those mirror images before a certain amount of time passes, it puts a debuff on you. And if you get too many stacks of the debuff, it'll instantly kill your character. This guy he was pretty unique, because the boss itself was easy, but you got to watch out for the mechanic. You got to make sure to wipe out all the mirror images, or otherwise you're gonna die anyways. Yeah, so there's that.